What's that? Is that's mauve chain? Mauve. Yeah. You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is.
Hey everyone, we really need to talk about this stuff. I just saw some scary things online that might make you think differently about Jay-Z, Diddy, and even Beyonce forever. We're going to talk about one of the wildest and scariest stories in hip-hop. It's about secret parties, secret babies, and a cover-up that might have hurt someone really bad. I'm talking about a lady named Cathy White, and now new videos are showing us things that might change everything we thought we knew. There are stories about weird parties with Jay-Z, Cathy White, and Diddy. Yes, everyone. There's supposed to be videos of what a lady named Jaguar Wright said happened the night Cathy died, and maybe Beyonce told everyone she was having a baby to make people look away from something else. This happened just 2 days before Cathy suddenly died, and there's a song on Beyonce's new music that might be talking about Cathy, and the words are really scary. Now that Jay-Z is being blamed in court cases for supposedly hurting a 13-year-old girl with Diddy back in 2000, Cathy's name is coming back up like a ghost that won't go away. Everything is connected. Cathy White knew too much, and some people are saying she got hurt really bad because of it. Stay with me because we're going to talk about hidden videos, people who saw things happen, secret clues, and song words that might be like confessions. And the crazy part is that it all goes back to a wild party in Las Vegas. So let's talk about all of it. Cathy Corrina White wasn't just some random person in the background. She was a respected person who helped famous people with their image. She worked with some big names, including Jay-Z and Beyonce. She was born in Illinois, became famous in New York City, and she knew everybody. This included Claudia Jordan and supposedly Diddy too. But what really put her in danger was what she knew and what she was going to say. Word on the street is that Cathy had a secret boyfriend relationship with Jay-Z going all the way back to the early 2000s. Pictures from Town nightclub in Vegas showed Cathy, Jay, and Diddy partying together like they were best friends. So when people started whispering that Cathy was going to have a baby and was ready to tell everyone publicly, that's when things got dangerous. Now get this. Beyonce told everyone she was having a baby, Blue Ivy, on August 28, 2011 at the VMAs. Then a few days later, Cathy White was dead. They said her brain stopped working right and she died. No one investigated. No one checked her body that we know of. She was just gone. A news writer named Liz Crokin said Cathy was about to tell her story to a magazine. And 2 weeks before she was going to do that, she died. Was it just bad luck or did someone make it happen? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Under the impression that she was very strongly considering talking to me and telling me her story about her affair with Jay-Z.
But if you thought Jaguar Wright was saying wild things before, wait until you hear what she's about to say about this. On a podcast called The Uncensored Truth, she said Cathy White was hurt really bad, and the person who did it wasn't a man. That's what she said.
Cathy White's true killer is going to be unveiled. And it's not a man. And that woman died screaming.
Jaguar said Cathy died screaming and Diddy was in a video. Yes, a video. She told him, show them the video, Diddy, you have it. Show them the video, Diddy, you have it. Like she was trying to dare him to show it to everyone. And this means the whole thing was probably filmed, maybe to use against someone later. It was probably part of one of their weird party things.
Show them the tape, Diddy, you got it.
Jaguar didn't stop there. She said Diddy needs to stop looking for doctors to change his face because they're going to get him in big trouble, and Jay-Z too. Her exact words were, we're going to get you in big trouble, Jay-Z and Beyonce too.
We're gonna hang you high. Jay-Z too. Beyonce too.
Now everyone, that's not nice talk because people don't like it when you say mean things about Queen Beyonce, but it seems like Jaguar knows something and she doesn't seem scared to say it out loud anymore. Back in 2020, a gossip website called Crazy Days and Nights wrote a secret story about a famous TV host who believes her friend was killed by a super famous rapper. The host was Claudia Jordan, the rapper was Jay-Z, and the friend was Miss Cathy White. Claudia later tried to take it back on Instagram Live, saying Cathy was never going to have a baby and she never talked about Jay-Z as a boyfriend. But people didn't believe her. They said Claudia was just scared of ending up like Cathy.
I need y'all to stop this rumor that she was pregnant by Jay-Z. She never told me that. I never seen her pregnant. I seen her drinking. We went to Magic Mountain, Six Flags together and was on the ride. These are not things that people that are pregnant by superstars do. They try to protect that fetus.
And this is the wildest story of all, that Cathy White was actually Blue Ivy's real mom. That Beyonce pretended to be pregnant and used Cathy to have the baby secretly. This sounds really crazy, right? But everyone, remember that famous interview where Beyonce's fake baby bump folded up like a pancake?
Okay, so here's Beyonce and she's walking out and everything is fine. She's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is.
This matches up with the timeline too. Cathy supposedly died just days after having a baby. That would match up with Blue Ivy being born on January 7, 2012. And some people say Cathy was about to tell everyone the truth, and someone made her stop talking forever. On Beyonce's new album called Cowboy Carter, she has a song called Daughter, and the words sound like she's confessing something dark.
You laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom guitars. Bathroom attendant let me right in, she was a big fan. Tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're black and blue. Look what you made me do.
Everyone, what the heck? Some TikTok users promise this is a hidden confession about Miss Cathy White. The mean words, the letting someone in, the body on the floor. If that isn't a step-by-step story of a jealous freakout that turned deadly, I don't know what is.
You listen to Daughter, the song completely illustrates a confession. The lyrics in the song say, your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do. So fans are speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White killed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is Blue Ivy.
But if this was just dropping a hidden message, that's some next-level Hollywood mind control stuff. But let's be real for just a second, because that court case, the one that blew this whole thing wide open again, was about a woman using a fake name called Jane Doe. She said both Jay-Z and Diddy hurt her when she was just 13 years old. The bad thing supposedly happened in 2000 after the MTV VMAs. Jane Doe said she was tricked into getting in a fancy car outside the show. Someone told her she would fit what Diddy was looking for. They took her to a party where someone gave her a drink, made her sign a fake paper, and then she passed out. She woke up to Jay-Z and Diddy taking turns hurting her while another famous woman watched. This is what the court papers say, not just a rumor. And now that the police are supposedly looking into Jay-Z and Diddy's connections to a bigger bad group, the same one that Jaguar Wright has been yelling about for years, Diddy's name has been connected to a security company called Black Box, Lou Taylor, Lucian Grange, and even connections to Epstein-level scandals. If Cathy knew about any of this, if she was involved or worse, going to have someone's baby, that would explain everything. So let's talk about Cathy's last week alive. Mid-August 2011, Cathy is in New York City, and people saw her meeting with someone from a magazine. Liz Croyne says Cathy called about a possible story. August 28, 2011, Beyonce tells everyone she's having a baby at the VMAs. August 30th, 2011, Cathy is last seen by close friends. September 1st, 2011, news comes out that Cathy White died because her brain stopped working right. So how does a healthy 29-year-old just die with no health problems before? That's what never made sense to people. Brain problems can happen randomly and be really sad, but this seemed weird. Jaguar Wright said Cathy died screaming and Diddy has the video. Is that what happened between August 30th and September 1st? Was Cathy hurt on purpose? It was like a doctor did it, planned and fast. We see videos of Diddy hitting Jay-Z on stage. Some people say it was just playing around. Others think it's like a gang initiation. One thing's for sure, these two had a weird friendship. Jaguar says that these so-called weird parties happened at Jay-Z's private island, with Diddy bringing freaky people. Cathy was supposedly caught up in all this. There's even talk of a secret video showing Diddy, Jay, and Cathy together, not just at a party but doing bad things. It hasn't come out yet, but people say it's coming. And if the video gets shown to everyone, it's game over. Jaguar Wright didn't just point fingers at Jay-Z and Diddy. She went even bigger. She said the people behind them, the ones who are really in charge, include names like Clive Davis, Lucian Grange, and Lou Taylor. These are the gatekeepers, the ones she says have been hiding trafficking rings where everyone can see them. Jaguar even went as far as saying Barack and Michelle Obama went to Diddy's bad parties. Yes, she said our former president and first lady, and she's not taking it back. There are whispers that Diddy used his connections with powerful political people and record company bosses to protect his business. The same business that Jay-Z was supposedly part of, and anyone who got in the way got silenced. She also supposedly talks about Israeli private security companies like Black Q and Black Box Security. These are the same companies accused of spying on people who tell secrets, news writers, and people making accusations in other cases, including Epstein. So could Cathy have been watched too? Leave it to 50 Cent to try to stir up trouble even more. He's been posting mysterious captions with old photos of Jay-Z and Diddy using the song Just the Two of Us and saying stuff like friends to the end. Jay, are you still there? We blew up Kid Cudie's car to show him who's boss. Is he joking or does he know something? That Kid Cutie car bombing rumor came up in Cassie's court case too, and 50 Cent is hinting that Jay-Z and Diddy are behind it. This rabbit hole just got even deeper, and the fact that he posted this right when Cathy White's theories were popular again, that wasn't an accident, that was a shot. Miss Jaguar Wright says she's done being nice. She's working on a documentary that will blow the doors off this whole freaky party operation. She says people who tell secrets are coming forward. People who were at those parties, people who were paid to clean up messes. And let's not forget, every time she drops a bomb, somebody in the industry either disappears or ends up in court. Accident or payback finally catching up? But let's connect the dots. Cathy White was supposedly going to have Jay-Z's baby. Beyonce suddenly tells the world she's having a baby. Cathy reportedly tells a magazine she's ready to go public. Then Cathy dies mysteriously within 48 hours. Jaguar Wright says her death was filmed. Jay-Z is named in a court case tied to Diddy's bad stuff. Song words on Beyonce's new album weirdly match what Cathy's death may have been like. This isn't just gossip, everyone. This is too much smoke to not believe there's fire. And now, as more and more proof piles up, the world is asking the same question. Did Cathy White die because she was about to tell a dark secret involving Jay-Z and Diddy and the industry big shots? This goes way deeper than most people want to believe, but the truth really finds its way to the top. And Cathy White didn't die for nothing. She knew something. And now that the industry is shaking and scared, the court cases are coming, the videos are leaking, and the people who thought they were untouchable are panicking. So stay tuned, because when this Diddy and Cathy and Jay video comes out, the whole game will change. This isn't over. So like this video, comment what you think, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next deep dive, because I have way more shocking stuff coming.